Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm Redheaded Riding Hood, Red for short, if anybody's new here. Thank you all for being here. Hey, Anthony. Your book is on its way. Thank you for being here. Hey, Chris. Hello. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hey, Bren. Hello. Hello. Hey, Elsa. How are you? Good to see you. Tweet, tweet. So, this is my first ladies chat, but I don't have a guest. I'm going to be interviewing women, of course, and so we'll see how that goes. I have before, some women that I have already. I hope to have on here too. So, but like my friends are busy at courtside, so I will be very happy. I don't know if Lindy or Carol will have a moment to pop in here, but if they do, I'll just be ecstatic. They don't have to because they're busy. They're at courtside. So, but I'm hoping in the future I've already interviewed both of them, but I'm hoping to interview them on here. Should I give it away? I'm hoping maybe I'm a member of Alyssa Vanilla's channel, and I'm hoping that maybe sometime. Hey, John Chalker's here. Long time no see. How are you? Good to see you. I don't know if I still have you as a moderator or not. You haven't been here in a while, so I don't know. Hey, Ivan. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? You're on courtside, aren't you? Yeah, I know that. I don't know. Gosh, I dropped the link so many times. I should have memorized when the RTR starts, but I don't. Wait, I'm gonna look it up again. I'm gonna look it up and drop it because I do hope on here to be interviewing what? I hate it when my browser does this. So I'm hoping to be interviewing van life people, but not just van life women. So it starts on, it's until the women's RTR is right now. It started on the 11th, and the regular RTR starts on the 14th. So, and RTR stands for Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. So so my friends are doing that. So yeah, no, it's okay. I should maybe, that's what we called it before, ladies chat. And so maybe I should change it, women's discussion, but it doesn't mean men can be in the chat, just not up on panel. Hey, Najuma. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. There are more. Are there more men here? I don't know. But these are smart men. Like, you want to know how women think, this is the place to be. Yeah, right now the women's RTR is going on. Yeah, right now in courtside. Wait, and let me share the link for HOWA, Home on Wheels Alliance. That's Bob Wells's site, Bob Wells. So there you go. RTR stands for, again, Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. So anyways, I have I have a cup of tea. So, yeah, Alyssa started this great, that's a great channel. Hey, drop Alyssa Vanilla's link if you could, moderators. It's one of you moderators. Whoever gets to it first. Drop Alyssa Vanilla's link. I also hope to interview Diana Brienne Fairchild again. And I don't know, like, I meant to like message like you guys. Red is not used to having a real job. I had, more, it seems like I had more time for stuff. That took too much RTR. Many people thought that would be great fun, but not sure now. Yeah, okay, this is something I'm going to be talking about on. Hey, Alec, how are you? Alec, I'm finally getting to say, I kept wanting to say Alex with an X, but it's Alec with a C. So, hey, Alec. So, yeah, I want to tell you guys something. Confession time. Spilling the tea. I have cinnamon tea here. This is a cinnamon tea I tried. I don't like it as well, but I'm out of this kind. This is my favorite so far. If anybody has another cinnamon tea to recommend, feel free. But I have cinnamon tea. I had 2 cups of coffee, which is enough for me. Enough for me. So yeah, one thing I'm going to talk about is I went to the RTR last year. It was my first time going. I had almost gone, like the 2 prior years. I had almost gone. I didn't go. I went, which is funny. It's funny. I went after I sold my RV. And yeah, I went after I sold my RV and had bought my hybrid Toyota RAV4 2020, named Snow White. My RV was a 2007 Chevy. It had a Chevy Express engine on it. It was a 2007, and I called him Sonny. Yeah, it was a him. My RV was a him. My car is a her. So yeah, I went after. There's a long story to that. If anybody's new here, I don't think anybody's new here, but so far. But if anybody's watching that's new here, hey Gracie, hello. Thank you for being here. If any ladies want to come up on panel in about 10 minutes, feel free. It's maybe scary if it's your first time on panel, but you can turn your camera off. Like I'll show you how to do it. Like this. I have an icon there, but you can even turn your camera off, but you have to show yourself first before I bring you up, because there's crazy people out there, y'all. I'm probably going to put it on subscribers only. I forgot to, but I'll probably only do subscribers only for a minute, and maybe do, as I get more and more people, I'll do that more, because the chat can get crazy and people clone people's accounts that are in the chat, and then they'll pretend to be them and try to come up on your panel. So that's why you have to have the camera on for a minute, but then you can turn it off when you come up if you want. But no males are coming up on panel, because this is ladies chat and I'm doing it my way. Before I did it with a group of women that I don't hang around with anymore. Maybe that's all I'll say about that. So yeah, So, yeah, that's that. If you're new here, I'm Redheaded Riding Hood. I'm a spoken word poet. I'm an author, musician. I'm the mom to 5 grown children. In 2020, I sold my house in Georgia. I had downsized from a 3,400 square foot house to a 1,600 square foot house to an RV. I had everything I owned in my RV. I traveled around in that for a year. Then in 2022, I settled here in Denver, and I love it here. I love. Oh, I have to show you the snow. And it snowed. It snowed last night while I was sleeping. I missed it. I missed it. I love to watch the snow fall. It's just so pretty. It's like 1 degree out. 1 degree outside. You guys. It's cold outside. See my breath? I love the way the steam will come off the pool in the hot tub. Can you see it? Yeah. So I settled here in Denver in 2022. And anybody else come in? Okay. Okay. It's cold out there. I don't know what it is now. It was 1 last time I looked, 1 degree. Now it is 5 degrees. 5 degrees outside. Burr. Burr, burr, burr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gracie. Oh, I want to pray for you right now. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dear Lord, I ask that you'd be with Gracie and her daughter and all their family, Lord, and comfort them at this difficult time and be with them and strengthen them, Lord. Lord, we thank you for the hope we have in Jesus, that you came to save all, and that we can all look forward to a better place and going back to the Lord where we came from, just we thank you for the hope we have in you, Lord, of a place where there'll be no more crying nor pain. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful end, because it's just so much pain and heartache in this world, Lord. And I just pray that you would be with Gracie, her daughter, grandchildren, all of the family that are hurting right now at the loss of this man, Lord. I lift them all up to you, Lord. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much for popping in, Gracie. Thank you. Thank you for popping in here. I really appreciate it. Oh, it was a Chevy. Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting, the story. I don't know what I prefer. I'm not a car person. I used to always go live with Ford Man, and I'm sorry. I would apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry, Kenneth. I have a Chevy, but the story Alyssa was telling the story about her. It was just members only though, but she was telling the story about her Chevy Vetter. And it was a Chevy, and it hit the car that in the accident with her was a Toyota, and it fared far better. And a friend I work with told me a story too about a RAV4 just like mine, and she's like, yeah, her sister in a RAV4, and how her car didn't roll, and it was I think a Ford that was an accident with. And the Ford, it was one of those big trucks too, a F-150. She's like, the Toyota RAV hit the Ford F-150 and the Ford flipped, but her sister was okay. She's like, yeah, she's like, her sister like wants to get a Toyota RAV4 tattoo. I mean, that was that much of an accident that she could have probably, so I really love my car. But I am thinking of getting a van. And I can't afford 2 vehicles. And I can't. So I might. It's just a thought. You never know. You never know what Red's going to do. That's why it's so fun here. You never know what Red's going to do. Oh no. I might trade in my RAV for a van. So Toyota has a Sienna that's Toyota Sienna. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing about lately. And conveniently, my extra son, I call him my extra son, Albert, works at the Toyota dealership now. So, but I don't know that I can get a deal though, but we'll see. Oh, and I have more good news. I can't believe it. You guys. God is so good. God is so good. When I'm, I'm starting to get like, you guys, I took that big trip. I took the big trip to Europe in July, and then I'm trying to save money, and then I got the job, and first I got my tax check back from 2018 that I just forgot all about, because I was in the middle of moving to Denver. And they sent it to Gladys, and, sent it back, and they don't forward it. It's a dress. Thank you. It's a dress I got at, I think Marshall's. It's a Michael Kors dress. I never had any Michael Kors clothes or a purse, but it was a good price because it was at Marshall's. So and I haven't lit my candle yet or anything. I have a new candle. I went to the Cinderella Ranch, which is a little shop over here. It's so cute. And this says, I'm grateful for every little thing. So I need to light that. But anyways, so I was also surprised to get an email from my car dealership in St. Louis, where I bought my RAV, saying I'm getting money back. Because you guys know I had a terrible time with my registration. Let me continue the story after this little light of mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So, I got this at the Cinderella Ranch. It's a uh, cute little store. Thanks so much for coming in, Gracie. Um, so I need to get on with it so we can get some ladies up here and chat. I got Red Kitty here. My Red Kitty. And oh, this is I also found this at the Cinderella Ranch. It's a little Christmas ornament, and it says "Keep shining your light" on the side. And you know, I have my What Elephant um, poem, so I tend to collect elephants. Oh, and I need to turn my this way because Freya needs to be trying to see what. Okay, got this in the way. I'm like, what do I have in the way? It's my tea. I want to get Freya, Warrioress of Love. And that's someone else I want to interview that I haven't interviewed yet is Diana. So from Serenity Studio Art. Did anybody drop the link to Alyssa Vanilla? Drop the link to Serenity Studio Art. You can drop the links to anybody that I've mentioned. So any people that I'll drop them too. Wait. I'll do it. And I have some. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I'm going to make spaghetti or gnocchi and meatballs today. Yeah. So here are some people I'm hoping to maybe interview and some interview again. I will love to interview Lindy again. Love to interview Carol again. And Diana, Brienne. Alex can drop Diana's link for me. Yeah, I talked to her like a long time ago, and like we just haven't gotten around to it. I'm hoping to interview also Paper Crane of Hope, so it won't be just. Oops, I went to the wrong one. Paper Crane of Hope. No key is probably best kept private. An error occurred. Why did that occur? That's interesting. Um, so I hope everybody's doing well. So some error occurred with sharing that link on. Hey Sylvia, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't very much hang out with Jessica anymore. But I could. She doesn't come to my channel much anymore either. She used to when I was going to her channel, but she started hanging out with a different crowd, and I don't I'm open to it, but I don't I don't hang out with her too much anymore. I'm still subscribed to her channel though. I think. Let's see. And so it's not like exclusively van life people, but some van life people. How are you, Sylvia? Good to see you. I don't know that I've seen you here before. I think I've seen you before, though, maybe at other people's channel. But thank you for being here. 11 watching. Now, I don't know if I spelled Brienne right. I get confused because my one friend Diana has one N, Serenity Studio Art, and then my other friend Diana. Alec, did you drop? Alec, are you still here? I'll drop Serenity Studio Art. Serenity Studio Art is the one who painted this painting that I bought because it's named for it's the warrioress of love, and my first grandbaby is named for the goddess of war and love. And so I thought, and she has red hair, so that's why I bought it. And I love it. I love it. I put it in a different place than the bunny, but the way it is I come out of my room right there, and it's the first thing I see in the morning. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh, you didn't have to drop Jessie's channel. I don't know that I'm having her on, Alec. But that's fine. That's fine too. I honestly liked it when she was just doing her art. But anyways, but it is a good channel. Thank you. Thank you for dropping the link. I was about to do it. Oh, Davey's here. Hi, Davey. Oh, you removed it. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's okay. Yeah, we just don't hang out there as much. Alec too, and I don't think Diana hangs out there as much either. But anyways, she's a sweet girl. But no, I don't think I'll be interviewing her. Probably not. I have ambitions. What would be cool is to be able to interview Girl in the Woods. Do you know that channel? It's a big channel. She doesn't need me to drop her link. It's like, I don't know how many subs she has, but Girl in the Woods, look it up. Oh, that would be like maybe one day. And I'd like to turn it into like but what makes something a podcast, you guys? Like, I wanted to call this a podcast, but I'm like, it's not a podcast yet. But yeah, Brooke, Girl in the Woods. Oh, love that. Check out Girl in the Woods. Just Google it; it'll come up. And she's a big channel. And I also want to. I also want to interview the lady that wrote the Raising Hell book, Julie Forwarda, because she's a phenomenal woman. That's the poem I'm going to say. I'm going to drop the link for ladies to come up, but I wanted to say, I have poems picked out already to say from my book, but I wanted to say a Maya Angelou poem for you, which is, you can probably guess. I have it like mostly memorized, but I haven't said it in a while. So, and it's difficult to memorize because, well, it's just memorization is not, it comes easier for me, but yes. Oh, yes, it's so awesome, Girl in the Woods. Yes, I just dropped the link to. You might have noticed on my community tab, I'll share IG's, Instagram posts, reels. Sometimes I just shared an Instagram reel from her again, because she is on Instagram and YouTube. But gonna find. Is this, wait, I want to see something. Okay, it's March. Women's History Month is March. Okay, cool. I'll have to have some good women on that month. I didn't know when it was. It says for celebrating women. Okay, I'm going to drop the link for any women who would like to come up on panel. Please don't be shy. Yeah, or her husband. Yeah, her husband has a channel too. I don't think I've watched anything. I've only saw him on her channel, but I probably subscribed. I'm subscribed to more channels than I could ever watch, you guys. I am subscribed to a lot of channels, but yeah, I'm going to drop the link and then you'll come like into the basement. Don't worry, you won't be like immediately up on screen with me. I'm going to say the Phenomenal Woman poem, and then I'll bring you up if you want to come up. And you have to just like show me your, I didn't do something. Let me do something here. I want to have the painting behind me. My error is still showing. Let me see this. For some reason, okay, the Glorious Life on Wheels did go to YouTube, but the Glorious Life on Wheels link wouldn't go to Facebook for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm going to put my, there's a StreamYard link, and I'm going to put my link to my email. There's my email if you want to email me any prayer requests, and also if you want to send me a donation of any amount to my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, and I'll send you a copy of Seventh Story Tree. If you are out of the United States, please send extra for postage. So there's that. Oh yeah. I like them both, and I watched like her whole story when it was a friend Linda that told me about that channel. So yeah, Camp Goer One told me about that channel. So yeah, and I'm thankful for that. So there's a link to come up, and I'm going to read you this poem, and then we'll have some women up on panel, and we'll chat, we'll discuss things. Okay, Phenomenal Woman. Pretty women wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size, but when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms, in the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I am a woman phenomenal woman, that's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please, and to a man the fellows stand or fall upon their knees. They swarm around me, a hive of honeybees. I say it's the fire in my eyes and the flash in my teeth, the swing in my waist and the joy in my feet. I am a woman phenomenal woman, that's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I am a woman phenomenal woman, that's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need of my care. Because I am a woman phenomenal woman. That's me. Now I remember that is not the one I memorized. The one I memorized is I Rise. I don't relate as much to that one as I do to I Rise. But I love all of I love Maya Angelou's work. She's so inspirational. Thank you, Davy. That's Maya Angelou. And so I don't hear any pops in the basement. Please don't be shy. Please, at least one of you come up here. I need a woman to talk to. I hope somebody will come up on panel. Meanwhile, I have another poem for women. There's one I wrote about. Let me find it. Um, I should have bookmarked them. Although my book is only 88 pages long. 88 pages. So it's not very long. And it's somewhere near the back. Let me find it. And it's about the light. And like, we are the flame. The red followers are called flames. So there's a couple of poems I picked to read to you in here. And I will read them and await a pop in my basement for somebody to please come up on panel. Here it is. It's called Fishing with Fire. And I put a verse from Luke before this poem that says, keep your loins girded and your lamps burning. Luke 12:35. This is called Fishing with Fire. Well-behaved women seldom make history. So perhaps there's hope for me. I may be a bitch, but at least I'm honest. Excuse the language. But really, some don't know that part of me at all. Like a moth to the flame, I'm drawn to people who push me to the limit. Even the nicest people have theirs. Why does that man call you Subi? She said to me. I don't know. It must be because she's sweet, he said. He didn't know me very well. But you catch more flies with honey. The Pharisees don't catch many with their vinegar. Don't let yourself get bitter. Don't let the fire die or Satan blow out that light. Those flies and fish will never bite until you have the bait that's right. Do you have something they'll long for? I smile because I'm happy. Jesus delivered me peace, joy, love, security, confidence, fearlessness, purity, more heart, less attack. Do you have the thing they lack? More of him and less of me. Do you have a story? Tell it. Do you have a match? Light it. Strike it, walk through the fire, burn away the darkness, ignite a soul, set the world on fire, let it burn, 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 burn. Hey, perfect. Brenda Burner's here. Hello, Brenda, I can count on you. Come up on panel. Please. Please, I need some ladies up on panel, please. Come help me out, ladies. This is ladies chat. Come up on panel and give Red your 2 cents. Okay? Well, I'm like over halfway through and well, I think I'm going to go 2 hours. I think I'm going to just go 2 hours. So but I am almost. Oh, you're grooming. Oh, you're grooming a doodle. Well, thanks for being here anyways. I appreciate it. And you guys, this time isn't set in stone. This time isn't set in stone. I could change it. I never did. It's not a good time for some of my international people. Like, it's not a good time for loves. And I never got around to messaging Valentina, and I should, but this is just the first one. So like, we're seeing how this goes and how this time works, but I still could change the time. So thank you all for being here. And I'm going to keep going and hope that some women will come up on panel. Okay. No men, just women. So, and what was I going to do? I think I'm not going to slow down the chat, but I am going to put subscribers only, but I'm going to do just for a minute. It's slow down. There's an echo. um, it's just it slows down the trolls because before they say their trolly comments, they have to subscribe. It slows them down a little bit. It's not that, it's not to try to get more subscribers really, but it's to slow down the trolls mostly. Let's see. Let's see if I remember how to do this. What is this? Wait. Huh. Bear with me a second. Well, maybe I won't because I can't right now. Maybe you can't. Oh, I thought I've done it before while it was going. Comments. Language. Well, if they change things around, then I get confused. It's not having customize it. Well, I guess I won't put it on subscribers only because I can't. I don't know. I'm not figuring it out. It's curtains for you. Yeah. Oh, I had to mention it, right? It's curtains for me. Okay. Well, I'll just do it that way. All right. We're going. I have 17 watching now. As soon as I said the trolls might come in, I love you, trolls. They teach me how to deal with difficult people, which is another thing we'll be talking about. But one thing that I was starting to mention was codependency. I struggle a lot with codependency and people pleasing. And I thought like a lot of times last year, like I thought about it afterwards and like, I didn't really for myself, I didn't really want to go. I didn't really have much of a desire to go to courtside. I did. It's like, let me finally go because I was going to go, the first year I had my RV, I was in California. So it was in 2020 when I started off in my RV, and I left Georgia and I relocated to St. Louis area, and I was based there in St. Louis while I traveled in my RV. And I was, in California. Then I headed out. I came to Denver first for Thanksgiving 2020. Then I went to Flagstaff, and then I went to California. And as many of you know, my sister-in-law was ill, and so I stayed in California, Southern California, a little bit. And so excuse me for looking at my phone. I'm sorry. But I got another email from Tyler Perry. I wish. But anyways, so I was in California in 2021, and I was thinking of going. But my sister-in-law had just passed away. She passed away in January 2021. And that was the first RTR that I had my RV, because I bought it I bought it on my birthday. I bought it October 13th, 2020 is when I got my RV. And that was just, it was sort of by accident, but I don't think anything's an accident. I feel like it was God. It was pretty cool. And it happened because of Columbus Day, because the bank wasn't opened and I needed to, I couldn't send, I was going to Zelle him the money, but it was over the limit for Zelle. And so I paid $26,000 for my RV. And it was a pretty good deal. And it did pretty well. And then I sold it for $23,000. Do you want to come up on panel, Elsa? Who else is in here? Is Najuma still here? Najuma will come up on panel. Any ladies would like to come up on panel? I don't know you, Sylvia, but if you would like to come up on panel, if you put your camera on first, let me see that you're a real person. No, I want to say I'm desperate, but no, I'm not desperate. I would like it to be someone I know, because you just got to be careful with people you allow up on your panel. Linda will come up on panel. Hey, Linda. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I just mentioned you because Linda's the one that told me about Girl in the Woods. Ah, there she is. Thank you, Linda.
Hi, how you doing?
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. How have you been?
How have you been?
I'm okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you have to turn off your YouTube though, some echo.
Okay, let me look here. Hold on. Wait, I gotta get glasses on. Hang on. Let's see here.
I hear myself.
How do I turn off YouTube? I haven't done this in a while.
It's bad because you forget. And I'm like, am I forgetting? Uh-oh. She pressed the wrong button. She'll be back. Wait a second. So, oh, right, yeah. I understand, Elsa. There's lots of people at the pool. I'm missing the old, people get busy around the holidays, and I'm missing some of the old people. Okay, here she is.
They're not. I must have hit something wrong. So, but how are you doing? I haven't been on anywhere in a long time. I've been
good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm just starting this. I'm doing it again. I did it with, the group of people I don't hang around anymore.
Oh, what about
bullying me? I used to do it. Honestly, well, the main people weren't really the bullies, but she was in that group.
Oh, yeah. I just took my shower and trying to do my hair a little bit because I'm gonna go bumming around. I don't know. I don't need to be spending more money, but I had to go out and buy a new refrigerator because my refrigerator died. And so it was only 6 years old and the compressor died. So I don't know. They make them cheap nowadays, So did you see my short video on my dog?
No.
I had to put my big dog Rocco to rest because he kept falling on his face and you know, he couldn't get up and his legs were all twisting, and I don't know, I felt really bad. And the girl that the vet tech gave him, there was two, there's a girl and a guy, and the guy gave him a shot because they give him, I guess, 2 shots, whatever, before, you know, the first one puts him in a trance or whatever, I don't know. And but she says, oh well, if he's had seizures before, he may have seizures. I'm thinking he's never had seizures before, you know. But when I went to this one acupuncture place, the vet techs dropped him on his head and neck, and after that he just wasn't the same, you know. So I don't know, the vet said something about vestibular disease or something like that, you know. And so I was like, well, anyhow, so they gave him the shot. They must have given it to him too fast or something, because I watched somebody on YouTube that had their dog, you know, put dress on their channel, and their dog didn't have. Yeah. Would you get over on my camera? I need to brush my hair. Look in the mirror. My granddaughter's over here. Just hang on. So anyhow, but they gave it to him kind of fast, and he wound up having a little bit of a seizure, you know, which I wasn't real thrilled about. And my dog tried to bite the girl because she tried to like grab him around his neck before the guy gave him the shot. And I said, well, I'll hold him. Just let me hold him. No, we don't want you to get bitten. I said, honey, I've had more dogs than you've had lives or years of life. Okay. You know, I just kind of made me mad. I'm gonna say something to the vet about it, because they just weren't very, I don't know,
very empathetic.
Yeah, you know, she was a young kid, and he just kind of like jammed it in him, you know. And I'm just like, oh, it was like horrifying to watch him go through a seizure, though, you know. And the dog on YouTube didn't go through no seizure, and he had a really empathetic vet to do it, and they wouldn't even let me see him. I had to call back later and ask him, do you guys do in-house cremation, or is he sent out? And she said, oh, we send him out. And they gave me the name of the place, so I called them and I went to go see him before they cremated him. So I don't know, it just wasn't, you know, I don't know, it's just goes,
that is another reason. I mean, some people won't really understand what I did, but when I left Georgia and I had a little dog that was really she was a failed sort of like what do you call it, fostering her, and I was gonna rehome her because the lady that was in my house, rental house, before I moved into my rental house, her, and her brother just gave the puppy to her sons, and she was halfway back from Florida, where her lived, and realized her boys had a puppy in the back seat. And because she's really chill, she's pretty chill. She's a Maltese.
Oh yeah, I know.
The dog Marley, my friend Lindy has, Lava Lindy has, reminds me a lot of Boo. And she was really nervous in traveling. I knew I was going to be traveling to New York.
Yeah. I mean, I traveled with Rocco, you know, the big one, and we had him in the RV and stuff like that when we went to Wisconsin. And one day we were at Applebee's in Neenah, Wisconsin, and I was just using the Wi-Fi, and I fell asleep. So I was listening to music because I used to always go to California, and I knew some singer-songwriters out there that, you know, were they always performed and stuff. So Sierra and I would always go out there, and so I was just listening to her and, you know, chatting online and stuff like that while she was on Santa Monica Pier, you know, singing.
The pier I jumped off when I was 15.
Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty deep over there, you know.
I got in trouble with the lifeguard.
Yeah, you can't do
Don't hear feedback.
Huh?
I still hear feedback.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. You know, I can't be on very long, but anyhow.
Okay.
But yeah, my Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't know what happened, but the alarm went off at the restaurant, and the cops came out there, and they were like, "Oh, were you trying to break in and make a sandwich?" I'm like, what? Well, the cop told me, open this door. I said, I am not opening this door. I have a big dog in here and he will jump out and ditch you. And I said, and you are not going to shoot him. So I went to the window and rolled it down about this much. She's like, roll it down more. I'm just like, oh, fucking idiot, it was, I'm so glad I'm out of Wisconsin. I mean, I hate to say that.
I don't know much about Wisconsin.
Huh?
I don't know much about Wisconsin.
People can get pretty anal there, and that's not me. I can't chill with that. So I just, yeah, I can't.
I hear myself twice. I don't hear you twice.
Maybe it's yours because mine says
It's not. No, I have mine.
maybe turn it down a little bit more. Turn your volume down a little bit. I don't know.
It's coming from you, but it's me.
I don't know.
Repeating myself.
Let's see.
So, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So, but anyhow, yeah, I just been trying to battle a cold. I don't have any insurance now until I get Medicare in a few months.
I have a question. Are you real?
Are you real? Yes, I'm real. Are you real?
Yeah.
What is your name?
Brielle.
Brielle?
Brielle.
Brielle. That's a pretty name.
Tell her what your middle name is.
Linda.
Aw. That's nice.
Yeah. She's got a sister. One of the twins passed away that her mom had, but she still has the other little twin. And my daughter named her Giselle, like Brielle and Giselle. And she named her with my middle name. My middle name's Dawn, so she named her Giselle Dawn, and Brielle's got Brielle Linda. So it's kind of funny, but they're close in names. So she's still in the NIC unit, and so she'll probably be there till, I don't know, end of February or March or whatever. But they're trying to get her to gain some weight and stuff because she was only like 2 pounds when she was born, and she came out at like 29 weeks.
Wow.
So she was just tiny, and the other little twin that had passed away, she was only about this big, very, very tiny,
Hi, Brett. Welcome.
But this curling thing isn't really good. So are you still doing the lifeguard thing?
Yeah. I just started in October. I had the training in September. It was just really miraculous that I passed my lifeguard training.
Yeah. Are you liking it?
Oh yeah. I love it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I love it. Part-time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finally, because, I don't know, have you ever, no, I haven't met you in person, but my daughter, Sierra, I'm getting paid to take care of her now. So
Yeah.
that's helping, I'm trying to get debt free. So yeah, so I don't know. We got a curl out of that one.
When I sold my house in Georgia, and I paid off my car, I paid off all my debt, and then we got the RV, and that was great. That was great. Yeah, that's another thing we're talking about here on Ladies Chat is finances and women. So that's another big topic.
Yeah, that's the thing, I mean, I listen to Dave Ramsey a lot, and they're always saying start out with the little bills first and then work your way up from there. And that's kind of what I did, but I do a lot of that. Well, not a lot, but I've done it a couple times where you do the balance transfers for no interest for like a year and a half. You just pay a small fee, but then you get no interest for the time that that you have a balance, until your date is up. So you gotta hurry up and pay that balance off as quick as you can, So yeah, it's working good. I only got a couple more credit cards, but then little things come up like my refrigerator going out.
Yeah.
So
What
no,
happened?
just
I was shopping in my RV when RV would come up, then I would use credit card.
Yeah.
But things continued to get better, and then when I was not traveling, I had to do my taxes. I had to get caught up with my taxes, and in 2022, and that's when I just got the refund check from 2018. I did my 2018 taxes in 2022, and then I think they tried to send the check to Gladys, but then they wouldn't forward it.
Mhm.
Hi, hello, welcome, Illipedia. I recognize you from Instagram. Yeah, the feedback is bugging me.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna scoot because I'm gonna go over to this one place that she sells all kind of stuff that she buys those big box things, like from Target or Amazon or all that kind of stuff. So she's got a lot of good stuff over there. So I'm gonna go look and see what she's got, and just get out of the house. I had a cold for the last couple of weeks, well, about a week or so. I was up on the roof with the guys that cleaned out my my vents, because every time I turned on my heat, it was like, and I don't really use the heat a lot here because it's not that cold, but it's been really cold lately. And I would get really congested, and my sinuses get plugged up. And I want to buy one of those Navages to see if I can get all the junk out of my sinuses, because I've got some extra amoxicillin that I've been taking. Because when I had that tooth that needed to get pulled out last year, I was on amoxicillin for like 4 months until I could find somebody to pull the darn thing,
Yes, that's good. Like, all this is good, Linda, because it's bringing up things that I'm going to talk about on ladies chat, like women's health issues.
Oh, let me tell you,
stuff like that, like getting on the roof. I did that. I got on my roof at the rental house that I got a divorce before I sold it. And it was a good thing because there was something wrong with my chimney, that smoke coming into the house. They needed to fix that, and I don't think they saw it. And I'm afraid of heights, y'all. So it took a lot to get up there on the roof.
right.
So that's another good thing for ladies, like women, stuff like that.
And for the people that
stuff like that.
Yeah, for the people that don't have any health insurance, like I have to have thyroid medicine, and because I don't have insurance now, because I'm getting paid, I make too much for me to have access here in Arizona. So between now and I turned 65 in August, so then in May I have to sign up for Medicare. So, but what I do is I use the what's called WellCare. Look online, the WellCare, because they got GoodRx and all that. GoodRx is not very good as far as discounts and stuff, but WellRx, if you look at them, they have got the best prices, because I can get I want to say 90 days worth of thyroid medicine for under $50, which is pretty doggone good. I mean, you can get 90, was it 60 or 90 pills of amoxicillin for $6, So if you can get your doctor to write you some, just tell her, hey, I don't have any insurance, which is what I'm going to do tomorrow when I go see the nurse practitioner. Because I don't know if I should be taking the Augmentin, because Augmentin they say is more broad spectrum, but because I typically take the Z-Pack, but that's not as broad spectrum as the amoxicillin or the other. So I'm going to ask her if she'll write me a script to fill this other, because of my asthma and stuff. If I don't have medication right away, I will get full-blown pneumonia, because it starts with the bronchitis stuff, and that's kind of like what I got now. But I hate to go out and spend $100 on a Navage machine, but anything that can clear this stuff out of here, I need to go
Yeah.
get, you know?
I still don't know exactly what I had, but when I was traveling in my own feet and going live, I had the cough. Do you remember that? And
Yeah.
people would be like, do you have COVID? Get that cough checked out. Blah, blah, blah. And my doctor I went to see in Illinois, she said like my lungs were impaired, and she thought that probably maybe allergies because I was going from different climates, you know, in Southern California where it was dry, and then I was up in Oregon where it was, you know,
Humid.
humid.
Or wet. Yeah. I know it's like me. I always take I was going to use it this morning too. My nebulizer machine. You know, I always carry this with me. I don't care if it's summertime. And my box of albuterol for my little machine here, you know, because between that and the like Robitussin, you know, the stuff that has the guaifenesin in it, between taking some of that thins out the mucus, and then this helps pull it out. Because when I was a kid, I was in the hospital a lot with pneumonia and bronchitis because my parents, you know, they were secondhand smokers, and you know, so my lungs are not so hot, you know, from being around that as a child. And so now, you know, I have asthma. I mean, I wasn't up on the roof probably 15-20 minutes with the guys up there because they were cleaning out the AC unit thing, or the heat pump is what they call it. And it was really dirty and stuff. And I was like, oh, I got that chill. And I was like, oh God, I'm going to get sick. I got to get off this roof, you know. The next day, boom, I was sick. As soon as I got that chill, I knew, you know. So you know, I whipped out this right away, my other stuff. And, you know, so
I don't know that they're good. No. I think that Roy and Becky has allergy problems.
I think so.
Asthma, and it's not, air isn't good there. I don't know.
It's
Yes, it's better than Indiana, I think. I'm not sure.
well, the problem out here is you've got the dust, you got the pollution, and you've got the little things that's in the dust here, you know, like the valley fever spores, you know. So I mean, for a while there, I had a lung nodule in my lungs, and so did my daughter Sierra, and it finally kind of went away. But I'm thinking that, yeah, I want to move more higher north, because in Phoenix, you know, you're down in a valley. So when you've got all the pollution and the cars and then fireworks, we don't even want to mention fireworks here, because I tell you what, you know,
They're illegal, aren't they, though?
oh yeah, but it don't matter. The population here doesn't care, you know. I mean, they don't care, you know, but yeah, it's so bad.
Levels there in Arizona, don't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, they buy them from Mexico and bring them over. So, you know, my neighbors don't care. I mean, one of them burned a hole in the top of my RV with this fireworks. And then the one year I put the hose up in the air during the 4th of July. They're like, you're gonna get wet over here. I said, I don't care, because you're not gonna burn down my RV either. Because I said, bitch, if you burn down my RV, I will burn down your fucking house. You know? So, oh, sorry. But I mean, it gets bad here. I mean, it gets really, I mean, so anybody that's even thinking about moving to Phoenix, don't do it. I mean, I've been here, March will be 15 years. And
my brother Christopher was born in Phoenix, and my aunt lived there for a little while, but then she moved back to California.
Yeah, it's not good here. And you know, and I'm not one that's ever been prejudiced, you know, but you know, if you're white, you know, guess what? Who cares? That's how they feel. So, you know, and you can kind of figure it out from there. And it's just, you can't call for, you know, somebody lighting off fireworks. You can't, you know, because they don't do nothing. You know, somebody can come onto your property and threaten you, and a sergeant will tell you, oh, you have to have a 4-foot fence, and they have to climb over that for you to have them for trespassing. Well, it's against city ordinance. You can't even have higher than a 3-foot fence. How am I going to have a 4-foot fence? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I got to get out of here, though. That's my.
Yeah, I'll let you go because we're feedback too. I'm going to say another poem. Maybe Brett can come up.
Yeah, I'm crazy today. What can I say? you know.
All right. I'll see you later. Bye, Linda. Yeah, so yeah, that was that she had feedback. Linda had feedback. And so, but Brent, are you interested in coming up? If you can turn on your camera before I bring you up, because you'll be in my basement at first. Then you can put on your icon like this. You might not have anything there for your icon, but you can do that and not be on camera. If anybody else is interested in coming up, any other ladies, do you guys have an idea for what I can call it so that men don't think they can't come in the chat? I can not call it ladies chat. What should I call it? Ladies lunch. Since it's at lunchtime. Ladies tea. Ladies, dropping the tea. That's what I thought was clever. So Alyssa Vanilla is Alyssa Vanilla because they would call her because her name was hard to say. So they called her okay. Yeah, because that's what it was before. So keep the name as long as men don't think that they can't come in the chat. They can come in the chat, just not up on panel. So but Alyssa's is Vanilla Tea because she's Alyssa Vanilla because they couldn't say her Villanueva name, so they would call her Alyssa Vanilla Wafer, and she shortened it to Alyssa Vanilla, and so it's Vanilla Tea with Alyssa. So well, and that's not exactly what it's called. What is it called? Let me see. And it's you have to be a member. So if you want to get the tea, you're gonna have to join Alyssa's channel. No. It's awesome. Warm vanilla tea. That's what it's called. Warm vanilla tea. So, yeah. Okay, let me drop it again. Let's see. Meanwhile, I can say a poem. I'm going to go till 3 here, which gives me about 40 more minutes. 40 more minutes. I'm going to go to, turn on the camera for a minute. You can turn it off afterwards if you want. I should hear you pop in the basement. Let me read you The Woman Stuck Inside Her House. Yeah, it can be tricky at first, but maybe you can figure it out while I read this poem. So this is a poem I wrote when thankfully, I learned my lesson. I do not try to debate with people anymore. I was trying to debate with a family member of my ex's at this time. And when I wrote this poem, I don't know at what point in the poem I was, but I was like, you'll see. I was like, the verse I put before this poem is, therefore you are inexcusable, O man, whoever you are who judge, for in whatever you judge another, you condemn yourself, for you who judge practice the same things. Romans 2, verse 1. So that's a hint to what the poem's about. But this is called The Woman Stuck Inside Her House. The woman stuck inside her house. Can someone please coax her out? She thinks she's free, but she's not. What is this? Just her sad lot? Peace and love, she says, is the way, but war and hate she speaks all day. The Beatles sang of Nowhere Man. This woman's also stuck in his land. Can someone help to stop her pain? If Scarecrow only had a brain. She talks down from her high horse. She can't understand what she does, of course. She's stuck in I, me, my land, while others try to take her hand. She talks of open-mindedness, yet she closes the door on their kindness. Lonely, jealous, could she be? Yet she has lots of company. Anger, fear, anxiety. She says you hide in your piety. She judges and says, do not judge. She says she doesn't like to debate, but she starts it up. She is too late. They say you become like what you focus on. Well, I won't worry about her. I'm done. Are you offended? You shouldn't be, because this poem is about me. So when I stood back and took a look, I'm like, I'm just being like useless trying to argue with someone when we're both wrong. Neither of us know it all. So, yeah, that was an interesting experience. So if you want to try again, I'll keep dropping the link. Are you on your phone or on a computer? I'm glad I had one lady up here, at least. So, because I want like all sorts of ladies, young ladies, you know, so I'm going to be interviewing like older ladies. I hope to interview Alyssa. She's younger. She's like my kid's age. And just all sorts of women from different walks of life. And then hopefully, because we've talked about it several times, I can interview Sam of Paper Crane of Hope. She's in Australia. I'd love to interview Loves. I'd love to have Loves on. She's in the Philippines. I'd love to interview Valentina, but Valentina and I are both like so busy, and so we haven't really chatted in a while. But we need to talk, and I need to ask her. And I did this time because it's you know, it's getting late over there now, but I did this time to hopefully be good with, but I maybe can do it at a different time because it's not that right now isn't a good time in the Philippines. It's like the middle of the night there, I think, or something. But in Europe, it's like 9 o'clock or something. Wait, let me see. Siri, what time is it in Turin, Italy? Now it's 10:30 p.m. there. Siri, what time is it in the Philippines? See, it's 5:30 a.m. in the Philippines. So that's not a good time for Loves. So I could swap, y'all. What do y'all think? Like I could do one week, I could do like Friday night, which would be better. And then I could interview Brenda again because this is not a good time for Brenda Berner. So if you're still listening, Brenda, let me know. I can sometimes do it maybe Friday night and then sometimes do it Saturday and like swap. What do y'all think? You have any thoughts? Have any thoughts or ideas? I'm going to say another poem for you. I'm going to say the poem about I wrote about my mom because I love my mom. As you all know, I love my mom. Some people don't have the experience of having a good mom, and I'm glad I had her because my dad was difficult. My dad was pretty narcissistic and difficult. So I found this little thing and I got it. I was at what was that place called? It was like a market and it was right by where my RV was in storage. Now I can't think of the place. Let me see. It says on the back. it was just a little shop. I love little gift shops. Good women. Hello. Yes, guys are loud in the chat. Hi, good women. Thank you for being here. But this sign says home is where your mom is. Home is where your mom is. And my mom is home with I heard Brandon's here. Yay! Yay!
I did it.
Hi. Thank you. I'm so
You're
glad you're
welcome.
here.
I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
Yay, you did it. Yeah. Once you get the hang of it, it's like, but some people have problem with having the feedback. I don't hear any feedback with you, so you're doing good. So
good.
yeah, that's great. The other Brenda, yes. Yes. So how are you?
I'm fine. Of course, the dog's going to start barking now.
Of
What do you
course.
do?
Yeah, that happens.
So it's snowing there?
Yeah. Well, it did. It snowed last night, and which
Oh,
it's always wrong. Like I love to see it when it's falling, and so I
mm-hmm.
was sleeping, and I'm sleeping better. I think
Good.
the sleep problem I had, which is just really a thing because it really affects my mental health, and it's not good for me. um, the sleep thing was, I think, just getting adjusted to having to work sometimes at 5:15.
Right. Yeah, that would be hard.
Okay, let me see what Alec is saying. Um,
Can you hear me okay?
oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you okay. Thank
Okay.
you so much for being here. So you're in, you want to tell everybody what state you're in? Is that okay?
Sure, why not? I'm in Southeast Texas. Not that far from the Louisiana border, actually.
Oh, okay.
And it's not bad here right now, weather-wise, but they are expecting some temps like 19 maybe, which is really cold for this area. I think like now they're talking Wednesday maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not really very often this cold here. And I was just seeing Girl in the Woods, and oh gosh, she's in Michigan, and oftentimes she's in Alaska, but inches and inches of snow at she just made like a retreat area. It looks so cool. It's going to be like a women's retreat place. I would love to go to it.
Where is she?
She's in Michigan, but she
Oh,
owns land
wow.
everywhere. So,
Oh, wow, look.
and yeah, there it is. And I missed it falling. I was sleeping.
Jiminy.
And the more days, I'm such a night person. That's why it's hard for me to adjust to getting up at 4:30 in the morning. I would be sometimes going to bed at 4 in the morning. That's how bad
Ooh-wee.
of a night person I am. And then I would have to, just readjust myself. But as I have more days off of working that shift because I worked 12 to 4 Thursday and Friday, I'm going to bed later and getting up later. And like today, it was, back to my like 8:55 again. And I'm like, here I go. And then, so I'm just adjusting to that. And I'm going to, not be as much of a night person anymore because I have to work a couple days
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a day person. And a lot of the people I work with are kids that go to school, so they work afternoons.
Gotcha.
So I'm a days person. So I'll need to sometimes go in at that time. Um,
I should return to work. I'm just not really crazy about the thought. I've gotten spoiled being home for the last 2 years.
yeah, I got spoiled. I got spoiled not having a regular job and being my own boss, and it's like this is new, and I'm glad it's just part-time, and it's like I don't want to say a side hustle because I don't believe in hustling. I don't think we need to hustle to make money. That God takes care of us, and God provided me with this job, and I'm really thankful. And but I don't want to call it a side. It's a extra job that I needed because my rent is so expensive. My rent is so much, and I need to save
Yeah.
more of the money from my dad to
Mm,
eventually buy land or something, or a tiny home, or a condo or something. So
well, you don't have to be in a rush.
yeah,
You don't want to
that's what I decided. I
make a
don't.
good decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes rushing doesn't work out. Is the other Brenda's not going to come on, huh?
She's working. She is working.
Is she?
So yeah, and she had said it's hard. It's hard for me to pick a time. That's why, like, I might like rotate it from being maybe Friday night sometimes and Saturday
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. I could do that because Brenda wanted to pick Friday night, and I think actually for my friend in the Philippines that Friday night might work better because the evening then. Evening here is the next morning in the Philippines. So, hey, there's
Oh,
Lori. Hi, Lori. How are you, Lori Jane? How are you? You're welcome to come up on panel two if you want.
I really just wanted to introduce myself and say hi, so you could put a name and face together.
Yes, it's so good to see you. Um, yeah, so good to see you, and I appreciate your gift of crocheting.
Thank you. I enjoy it.
Yeah, and I got a compliment from my friend when I put my hat on before to going out into the cold from work. You peel your clothes off when you get in there to work because the pool is so
Steamy.
hot. It's
Yeah,
yeah, it's
imagine.
steamy, and I even have sometimes I wear my shorts too, my lifeguard shorts, and I have my long pants on over that, and I have my hat and everything when I come in. The one and I love the teens I work with. They're so fun and sweet. So Cami came in and she teaches swim lessons. She's like, my glasses fogged up when I walked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yep, it's cold outside. So but I really like my job, and I can pick up a bunch of shifts, and I'm just like I need to chill. And another good news is I think I found I'm spilling the tea on myself. I think I found I might have found a new therapist and place to go, and I'm going to find out if what actually what actually is wrong with me. What is wrong with me? Because for years I thought I was a little bit bipolar, like my dad. But I don't have any severe episodes, and I haven't had an episode in a long time. And then I heard Mel Robbins, and these are people that I'm watching that are inspiring me to do this, like this ladies chat, and that I did it before with the other group of YouTubers I was with. So, but I listened to Mel Robbins talk about being diagnosed ADHD at 47 and the symptoms she was talking about. And I was like, maybe that is what, because I had trouble in school. And so so I'm looking into all of this, and we're going to find out I'm spilling the tea on myself, y'all. Because I hope, I want to help other people with their, issues and stuff. And everybody struggles sometimes. And, sometimes people don't want to say or anything, but I just hope to be that'll help other women and other people with issues they're dealing with. So stay tuned. We'll find out what's wrong with
We
Red.
will. Maybe I can learn something from you that I can help myself with. There's probably not a thing in the world wrong with you. You just think there is.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet. But everybody has, everybody has their issues, Everybody
Yep.
has their
Absolutely.
different issues and different childhood things and different, everybody has their stuff.
Yeah, I agree. We do. A lot of people do. But I think I'm probably a little bit older than you, I'm sure, but I think a lot of it's just kind of played down as the norm, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's really people talk about things more now than in the past, so
Thank you, Brenda. She hasn't
isn't
found
that the truth? That's true, Brenda.
anything weird about me.
I think you're just normal. I think it's other people.
Thank you.
I
No, I
know.
really, when I heard Mel Robbins talk about this, I was like stunned, because like for 20 years I thought I had, was a little bipolar, but it wasn't severe. And
Mhm.
kind of like my dad, because my dad was never hospitalized for it, and he would just get it. What he could have had was cyclo. It's like there's a different there's a different name for the moderate bipolar, and
Gotcha.
so what he could have had is that. I still don't know, but he was always in denial that there was anything wrong with him, and so that's why I was avoiding, like, saying there's nothing wrong with me, because I was not wanting to be like him, so um so so yeah. And then I think back on my family. So I'm the youngest of 7, and we were all born in the 50s and 60s. And now when I'm looking back at like some of my brothers, and I'm like, they didn't diagnose all these things, like, and I'm thinking like, oh my goodness. I think my brother Christopher was premature. He's the one that was born in Phoenix. My friend Linda that was just on is in Phoenix, and it was so hot. And he was born in July, and he could have been like ended up blind, but thankfully he wasn't blind. But um, he was like 3 pounds 7 ounces, and he was born in 1955. And some people that went to our church when we were in Texas, because I lived in Texas for like 6 months. And then because my parents moved to Texas after Florida, and I had gotten with my ex then, and I went back to him. I actually got 2 jobs and saved up money to go back. I talk about this like going out of the frying pan into the fire. I wanted to get away from my controlling dad, right? And I just went out of the frying pan into the fire, because my ex was going to control me pretty much for the next 30 years. But anyways, that was what happened. And thankfully,
So where in
I'm a great
Texas were
woman
you
now.
living?
Huh? What?
Where were you living in Texas?
Austin. We were in Austin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Austin, Texas. Yeah. My dad worked for IBM,
Oh, wow.
National Business Machines. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
place.
I never thought of him as an engineer because that would have raised the red flag because I was already into my marriage. Like, I don't know. I wasn't very far into my marriage, but I was like, oh my goodness. I married someone just like my dad. He's just like my dad. It's like he knows everything. Everything has to be his way. He knows what's right. And, there were good things too. I mean, he could fix anything. My dad was like that. He could fix anything. He could make things. He was very smart. So there were good things too. But, and then when someone's controlling you, they care about you, it's like, I know you care about me, but it's just like, leave me alone. You can't control it, because part of the reason, my mom's reasoning was she wanted to get my dad away from the woman he had an affair with in Boca Raton. But my dad's reasoning was Susan is getting too serious with this. My ex lived next door to me, the boy next door. So he was wanting to get me away from him. And so I'm just like, I just went though from one controlling person to another. But anyways, water under the bridge. I got 5 children out of that. Yep. You got snow in Illinois too? Yeah. Yeah, I was in Illinois when I was in the St. Louis area because I was on the Illinois side. I think I told you before, 6 degrees in Illinois today. Yeah, that's about the same as here. Let me see what it is now. So I'm not going, I was trying to go to subscribers only, Alec, and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm not going to do it when I'm live right now. It's okay now. The only troll I think I had was that V person, which ironically, yeah, the girls chat was with V before. So I don't know. I just banned that person because I feel like it was a fake account made by someone.
While I was out taking care of the ducks, I could hear you in my ear, and I thought, I am going to go inside and I'm going to find a paper bag and draw a face on it and put troll right here and go, and I couldn't even find a paper bag. Can't even find a paper bag anymore. I was going to try to freak you out.
Oh, no, don't do that. I wouldn't have let you up. I would not have let you up. But no, people, there's crazy stuff. I've been on YouTube now since 2020, and the insane. It's there are crazy.
Yep.
People, toxic people, trolls, bullies. It is unbelievable the things on YouTube, but there's so many great people like you that I meet too. So I'm really glad that I didn't quit. And I felt it in my spirit. God was like, no, don't quit. Because when the bullies, just the thing they did it was just unbelievable. I mean, I was canceled from this whole YouTube community. One where we used to do girls chat. It was just insane. And it caused me so much anxiety. I was just like, if this is what YouTube, I'm not even making any money. Like, what I was barely to 500 subscribers. I had a lot of watch hours. I would go live all the time with these people. And then even the people that weren't bullying me that I thought would stay my friends, they didn't want to be put out of the group like me, so they were siding with them. And I was just like, I cannot believe this. It was absolutely, aside from my divorce and the parental alienation, it was the most difficult thing I've been through. It was, and I mean, even including, it was even worse than because I've been through spiritual abuse at a church, and it's a similar situation where you're getting sort of ostracized, and it's just like, we left one Baptist church, we went to another Baptist church, and then, a similar sort of thing happened. Only with the second church, it was with the Celebrate Recovery group. And then the people that are your friends, it's like there's the narcissistic type people, and they're the ones doing the bullying. And then there's the codependent type people, and they're the ones being the enablers and being like the flying monkeys and the minions. This isn't another topic we'll talk about on Ladies Chat. And so you have these people that are enabling the narcissistic type people, the bullying people, and then you get ostracized by them also, because they don't want, to happen to them what's happening to you. It's like, oh, I don't want to be put out of the group, so let me just go along with these toxic people. Hey, Paul. Hello.
Rockfish.
Ooh, that sounds good. Fish and chips. I got fish and chips when I was in the UK. It was very good. It was yummy.
At the beach?
Are you in Coos Bay? I really loved Oregon. Oh, guess what I've been thinking about lately? So you guys, as some of you know, I renewed my lease till 2025 because I was like, I don't know where to buy yet, and I don't feel ready to buy anything yet. And I still think about like California dreaming. And I still like think about eventually moving back to California. So after my parents were in Texas, then they moved back to California in 1995. We moved from California when I was 12. We moved from California, Los Angeles area, to Florida, Boca Raton, in 79, and then in 84, 85, they moved to Texas, which they reasoned too was halfway back to California, because all our family was still in California. And my brothers and my sister lived in California, except for my brother Christopher, the one that was premature. He moved to Florida, and he never had a lot, but he had a good job in Boca Raton, and then he worked for the Goodwill for a while in Texas. But yeah, Christopher was premature, and what I was thinking about him is that I think he could have been autistic, but see, they never tested him. And even like my brother Mark, who passed in 2006, I'm not sure what his issues were, but he had issues. And he could have been, I don't know, Asperger's or something, and I know he had mental health issues, and he had struggled with a lot of depression, and he had a degree in psychology. So what he said he had was just clinical depression. He had very bad depression. And so thank you for coming in, Lori. Oh, you're in Bandon. Okay. I'm not sure if I've been to Bandon. Is it near Florence? Is it near Coos Bay? What's it by? Paul. Yeah, thank you for being here, Lori. You're welcome to come up on panel if you want to.
Euphoric Granny.
Yeah, I don't think she's not shy. She's not shy because she has her own YouTube and it's always on there. Lori's not shy. Yeah, I didn't know a friend would come. Thank you so much for coming up here. I didn't know if you were gonna be too shy to come up or not, because some people are.
Oh yeah, it was hard for me to do this.
Yeah, it was hard when I first came up on someone, but then that's how I learned to, go by myself and not be so. It's 25 miles south of Coos Bay, or south of Florence. Isn't Florence on the? So, anyways, what I was about to say is one of the places I might move to if I don't stay in Denver in 2025 is one of the places I might move to is Oregon, since my younger son is there. He's not liking a smaller town so much, though. He likes to be near a big town. So he's thinking like Portland, maybe. Or he might go somewhere warmer too.
So
I'll
is
probably
that
just with him. I'll be like, because he has said before, he's like, if you go to California, we'll probably eventually go there too.
is that the one that just left the same area you're in?
Yeah, my youngest
Okay.
son. Ian. Yeah, come check out Reno. You
I
know
bet
what?
Reno would be fun.
You know what, Brenda? I can't remember what the name of the town is. Maybe you do. I saw that Wonder Hussey was in a small town. Maybe you remember the name of the town, Brenda. Wonder Hussey was in a small town in Nevada, and she was in a parade, and they had an auction. What do you call it? Yeah, an auction. And there were pieces of land going in this county. Where was that, Brenda? There were pieces of land. That's it. Goldfield. There you go. Thank you. I knew Brenda would know. Because I like watching Wonder Hussey's really interesting channel. Except for she's like naked all over her Instagram. So I found out I was following a very tame, but it was a fake account. What I was following was a fake Wonder Hussey on Instagram. And I was like, I don't know if I want to follow the real Wonder Hussey on Instagram, because people sometimes think I'm gay because of my hairstyle, and I'm just like, well,
Wow.
no, whatever, and it's like, why? Like, but anyways, it was kind of funny and I found out I think I was following a fake Wonder Hussey because another fake Wonder Hussey, because what the fake accounts do is they'll follow you. And you're like, what? I thought I was already following this person. And then you find out it's a fake them trying to say like, oh, this is my private account and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, and then you have to find the real one on Instagram. You have to find the real one to report them, because you have to say they're pretending to be someone else. And then Instagram says, who are they pretending to be? And then, the problem with what's his name? The actor that was in The Matrix, Keanu Reeves. the problem with him is he doesn't have a real Instagram account. So he's got like 10 million people pretending to be him, and you can't report them because you can't say they're pretending to be this person because he doesn't have a real Instagram account.
So all those ones I've been seeing aren't even really him.
Disappointing, isn't it?
Wow.
God. And there's a million fake Tyler Perrys, and it's funny. I'm like sort of stringing this guy. This, I don't know if it's a guy or it could be a girl. Who knows? Could be I don't know. Could be a dog. Could be a dog that knows how to work the internet. No. But this Tyler Perry person is emailing me on. I blocked them at first, and then I unblocked them, and they're emailing me, and I'm just like, "Hey, Tyler, how's it going?" and I'm about to say, like, "Do you really think like who are you really?"
No, but a lot of people believe that. I have an aunt that swears that I can't even tell you which one it is that's been reaching out to her. Said, "Think about it. Why would he be contacting you? Why do you believe that stuff? You have to be very careful, you know." I guess I kind of want to have a channel, but I'm just too scared of all the things that could go wrong, and I'm just not that.
Yeah.
I'm not technically. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not technical either. That's why Carol, Glorious Life on Wheels, like really encourages me because she struggles technically, but she does really well with it. And we're like all learning. And Lindy, even like
poor Lindy.
I'll do like Lindy, and I'll have my thumb in the. I used to. I about it now, but Lindy sometimes will still have her. And Lindy's at 30,000 now, and I think what is Carol at? Carol's at like 80,000 now.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I've been there. That's where I've been East St. Louis. So that what was so encouraging recently with my finances, y'all, is that I got my 2018 tax check refund. Which that was exciting. And then I'm getting a refund from my car dealership because of all the problems with my registration. And I didn't even know how much it was going to be. And it almost covers that stupid van I bought. So the van I bought was from the guy I was seeing from East St. Louis. It was just dumb of me, and that was me rushing, because sometimes I do rush in my impatience and just a lot of things. I'm looking at this ADHD and going, wow, that possibly could be what my problems were and my struggles with school. Because I even said to people, I said, well, I think maybe my bipolar was manifesting when I was a kid, and because I couldn't pay attention. And it's like, wait, that could also be, ADHD. Maybe I had ADHD. And Mel Robbins said that in girls, it's different. They didn't diagnose it as much in girls. And especially back then, Mel Robbins is about my age. She's just a couple years younger. I think 3 years younger than me. I'm 57. When I get messages from wannabe famous hacker, yeah, I was scared at first, and I just immediately, nice lesbian. Oh, bye, chicken lips. Ta-ta. Yeah.
So you're thinking about getting a van?
Eventually. See, no hurry.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush here anyway. Oh wow, I've gone 2 hours.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna get dark on me, and I've got a bunch of ducks I need to go see if I can round up
Okay.
and get in their pen for the night. But it was good meeting you, and look forward to talking to you again.
Okay.
Let
Thanks
me
for
know.
calling, friend.
Yeah, thanks. Bye, everybody. Talk
Thanks.
to you later. Bye.
Bye. Yes, I'm glad I had to. Oh, the the bullying. I don't think it will. I learned so much from it. Yeah, that will not happen again. And I know, like, a lot of it happened because of my codependency and people pleasing and trying to, when I finally said, like, okay, I can break off from all of these people, because I was like, even the people that I thought would remain my friends didn't, and it's like, no, I need to make a clean break completely from these people. Um, a lot of stuff, when you step back from it, it becomes clearer, Joyce Meyer, another woman I admire very much, says, we live life forwards, but we understand it backwards. And so, yeah, I learned so much from that. Oh, so you used to live in the St. Louis area? Yeah. 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 Yeah, there's another saying that, like people harass you because your light upsets their demons, their inner demons, something like that. But yeah, yeah, that's true. People who shine are always the ones who get bullied by people who are dark souls who don't want you to glow so bright in your own glory. Yeah. And yeah, I've been trying to communicate with my ex, and it's not been going so hot. But I want to keep trying because of issues with some of our children. I want to try. um, I probably will continue to try until, I pray about it and get, a no go from God. But right now, I feel like God is having me attempt, and because of, just situations in our family and with some of our children, that I wish we could have a peaceable, some sort of relationship, so that we can uh, keep in touch. Even though our children are all grown, it's like we're still in their lives, and we're still, um, you know, like he goes to visit Philly, my daughter in Philly also, and so it's like, you know, it would be beneficial to be able to have some sort of um, connection with him if it's possible, but I'm not sure. But I'm still trying for right now. So that's a prayer thing for me. I'm gonna say another poem probably, and pray and let y'all go. Thank you all for being here for my first ladies chat. I'm glad I got two ladies up. I didn't have a panel of ladies, which I hope to someday have. But anyways, and I need to get in touch with more people and see about, who You're- when are you? It's a given. Euphoric Granny is euphoric. Yeah. Yeah. But I talk about it to help others with dealing with it and just to share my experiences and what I learned from it. The ducks are not being nice. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me read another. Oh, I said I was going to read the one about my mom. Let me close with the one about my mom. That's me and my mom, circa 1980 probably. Yeah, I'm about 15 there, I think. 14, 15. This is the verse I put before the poem about my mom. Charm is deceitful and beauty is passing, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Proverbs 31:30. This is my I broke my mug. She is clothed with strength and dignity. That's also from Proverbs 31. I love this mug so much, so I put my toothbrushes in it now. It leaks, but I dropped it. I had coffee in it. This was my favorite mug. I need to go back to Cracker Barrel. I got this at Cracker Barrel, and see if I can find me another one. But yeah, I broke my mug, but I love that. And that is okay. So this is called You Showed Me by Example. I read this at my mom's memorial, and I at first didn't like it because it's repetitive, but it's about my mom. You showed me by example. You showed me by example how to love to read. You showed me by example how to teach and lead. You showed me by example how to stand for my convictions, even if I stand alone. You showed me by example how to keep the home. You showed me by example how to read God's word. You showed me by example how to pray to God. You showed me by example how to hold on. You showed me by example how to forgive. You showed me by example no one's perfect, but we can rely on the one who is. So from reading my mom's old journal, I had the courage to share that at her memorial because she talked in her journal about perfectionism, and perfectionism is a thief that steals from us. And I was like, that is so true. You know, just wanting it to be perfect. And I was just like, this poem sucks. I can't read this at her memorial. And then I was reading her journal and her talking about perfectionism, and it's like how she struggled with that. And I said, that is what came to me because I asked her once, like, how do I get them to pick up? And she said, you have to pick up with them. You have to show them because my house was always a mess when my kids were little. It was just such a mess. So, yeah, I put my toothbrushes in it. I put it in my bathroom and put my toothbrushes in it, but I got it out to show you guys for ladies chat. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm getting pretty fast at telling a fake account too. You can tell by on YouTube you can see when when they made the account. If they made it just, the other day, it's like, goodbye, you're not coming in here at all. Yeah. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Thank you, Bren. Thank you for coming up here, Bren. I'm going to pray for y'all and let y'all go. So I'm trying to think anything else. Is there anything else? And next, I believe that Carol goes live in a little bit. Let me see. So you can usually find me there moderating for Glow. And she is in courtside right now. So Glow live from courtside. Yes. Coming up. Let me see. Coming up in 43 minutes. So I'm going to just share the link again, though, not the link to that, because it won't be right after me, but it will be. Let me. All right. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you for being here. I have 14 watching. My prayer alarms are going off. That's my son-in-law reminder. Pray for my son-in-laws. My son-in-laws are both named Jared. Isn't that funny? Dear Lord, please bless the Jareds. Pray in Jesus' name. Amen. But it's also a reminder that I've gone on too long. Thank you for still being here. I didn't know you're still here, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pray God's blessings on all of you. Dear Lord, thank you for these YouTube followers. I pray that you'd bless them and be with them. Thank you for all your blessings on me, Lord. Thank you for my YouTube channel. Thank you that I got to 1,000. Lord, I thank you for my lifeguarding job, for my apartment, for my car, everything, Lord. I pray that you would bless Bren. Please bless Linda. Thank you that she came up here. Thank you that I had some ladies up here on my panel today. Thank you for my first ladies chat. I pray you bless Lori Jane and Ivan and be with him as he travels. I pray you bless Chris, and I pray that his legs are healing up well. I pray you be with Anthony. Lord, I pray you bless Alec. I pray you be with Brenda as she works today, grooming. And please bless Elsa. Thank you for all Elsa is able to do, even with her injuries from her, even from her brain injuries, Lord. I pray that you continue to be with her and bless her. And I thank you for Elsa. I thank you for Paul. I pray you continue to be with him and bless him and Lisa. I'm going back through the chat so I don't forget anyone. Lord, please bless the trolls. Please help them to get a life and to leave me alone. Like that will happen. No, no, that will happen. God is good. God is able. God is able to help even the trolls. Lord, I pray you bless Davy in the UK. Thank you for him being here. Please bless good Redmond. Thank you that he was able to be here. Please bless Ronald, and I pray you bless his family and be with his mom. And thank you that they're all getting better from being sick. Thank you for Pika. I don't know how to say your name. I pray that you bless them and be with them. Please bless Brett. Please comfort Gracie at the loss of her son-in-law and please help her daughter. And I pray that you comfort them and continue to be with them at the loss of Gracie's son-in-law. Try not to miss anybody. Lord, help me not to forget anybody. If I forget anybody, please bless them, Lord. Please continue to bless Alec. Please bless Sylvia, Lord. Let's see. They say Ivan. Please bless Ivan, Lord. And be with Gracie and comfort them, Lord. Strengthen them and help them through this difficult time. I think I got everyone. Please bless Najuma. Thank you that Najuma was here. I pray you bless her and her family and be with them, Lord. Oh, and John was here. Dear Lord, I pray you bless John and be with him and bless him and help him in his endeavors and on his channel, Lord. I think I got everybody. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen. I think I got everybody. So y'all, I'm going to go. Yes. Thank you, Bren. Thank you, Bren. So, all righty. I think that's it. That's a wrap on Red's first solo girls chat. I pray that more ladies will show up and come up on panel. And I'm going to do this every Saturday, unless maybe next week I'll do it on Friday. What do y'all think? Should I do Friday night next week? Next weekend? What day would that be? What do you think? I'm going to be thinking about that. Should we try a Friday night next week? I'm going to be thinking about that and praying about that and seeing. Maybe I can do a poll on my community tab. Maybe I'll do a poll on my community tab if I should stay with Saturday afternoon or if I should sometimes do it. I don't want to do it. See, the thing with Friday is that's not a good time in the Philippines and I want to have loves on. And the thing with now is not, Friday's a good time in the Philippines. So Friday would be a good time for me to have loves on, and Saturday would be a good time for me to have Valentina on, who's in Italy. So I might do it on Friday night next time. Time for anyone. Saturday. You vote for Saturday. I might switch it every other one, or maybe just do a Friday night and have Loves on. But I don't know. I might keep it on, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably put a poll on my community tab is what I'm going to do. Granny's behind in the live, but that's okay. Granny's watching the replay. I'm going to let you go. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. Stuff 13 in the chat. That's my number. Love y'all. I'll see you on Monday. I'm still going live Mondays, my regular time, 7 Mountain Time. It's 6 p.m. Pacific. Oh wait, I'm going later. I'm going to make that announcement. I'm working until 7:15, so I'm going live at 8, which will be 7 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be late on the East Coast. I apologize. 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So I'm going live late on Monday. Late on Monday, because I'm working till 7:15 for someone. I swapped with someone who had a late doctor appointment. So I'll see you Monday. Love y'all. Bye.